Like, Abelard, I don't know if you know this, but I think Tess, like, keeps her sniper rifle, like, with her at all times. Like, I don't think Tess does anything unless her sniper rifle is within, like, reaching distance. You can never be too careful. Also, I do think she has at least 2 pistols under her pillow at night. Probably 3. Also, probably a knife. Maybe. No, definitely a knife, too. Maybe that's in, like, the bedside drawer. I just feel like a knife in the bedside drawer isn't going to do you much. So I feel like she'd keep like 2 guns and a knife under her pillow and then a gun in the bedside drawer, like an extra. Yep. This is how the Immaterium responds to the power of those who have dominion over the warp sacred.
I won't tolerate weakness.
In case anybody's curious, that is now. Wait, you're fine? I don't remember seeing this like that person before. But yeah, in case you were curious, that is now Tess lore. Just consider it the Tess lore that you know it to now be. Okay, highly accurate. Good. Oh? A mutated flesh sample? Oh? Good. I was hoping there would be mutated flesh samples. There should be a fight. Yeah! Fight! I was so excited for this. Oh.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
No, honey.
Emperor!
Oh. You woke up. Oh, no. Okay, I think... No. Where is Tess safest? Right here. Is that full... No. Go here. Yeah, full cover for Tess. Okay. Pascal, can I put you here? And then I'm just gonna let him handle these 2. Heinrich. Here. Abelard. Here. Cabela. Here. Argenta. I'm gonna put you on this side. Let's roll, boys. Oh. You're first? Okay.
All too easy.
Good. Hold on. Who am I gonna... So let's do this.
Already done.
And then let's do that. Thank you. She just does it. Like, there is no question. If Tess is involved in the situation, there's like legitimately no question. It will get done. Argenta, can you try that? Not bad. Not bad at all.
Doubt is for the weak.
I don't think anybody here would ever
I'll do it.
Doubt you. Okay. Also, quick question. Can you... I assume this is... No, you can hit that.
Faith without deeds is worthless. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Thank you. Okay. Commander. Abelard!
I've suffered worse.
Moving out.
Okay. No, there's a bunch of them right now, huh?
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Oh, here you come. Pascal, don't let him... God, Pascal! Okay, Cabela, honey. Let's go here.
Death comes in silence.
It does. But the good news is we have
I
this.
shall not fail. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Now, you've got... Ah! Oh! Oh! Let's do that. Oh, but I can't hit anybody else. No. Right, too far away. Yeah, that's too far away. And I can only like dance backwards, so we're just gonna leave her there.
Weather the storm. Onward.
I feel like I just set up Cabela to lose, but at the same time, I know her. Oh my god, where did you come from? Abelard!
I must not falter.
Cabela? Good. We're gonna put your parrying to the test now, honey. I'm gonna do this.
Everyone, step aside.
Oh, we will. This?
I
This?
won't object to it.
No.
But of course, I'm done with this one.
God, I'm sorry, Abelard!
Break them morale.
Okay. God. She got stuff she can do after. Abelard here.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
They are. Very much so.
Indeed.
This? This. Let's go here.
Victory is imminent.
This will be that. And then this.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
I love that. I love that
Follow
for me.
my lead.
Tess,
Oh, my ears are ringing.
I think you're next, honey.
Stay vigilant.
I got like the perfect shot for you, I think. Girl, can you make that? Yes.
Not a problem. Nothing of value has been lost.
I didn't even have to try. I didn't even have to. No, I think I accidentally clicked that person instead of that person. That's fine.
Follow my
She
lead.
still killed somebody. Argenta. I think if I put you there, you might still hit Pascal, but I think I'm just gonna do this. Because don't hit
I'll do it.
Pascal.
I request a mandatory ocular augmentation.
Sorry.
Moving out.
Oh, God.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Is it though? Is it really?
As
Is this
on
gonna
our
work?
court by the way.
Yes.
Let
Yes.
your
Good. Okay. Now this.
the shadows will
Okay. Now jump back. Oh. Was that it? God, she's so good. Heinrich, this.
The Emperor is on our side.
I like your optimism.
Let's see to it. Be gone.
Oh my God, that was good. You hit. Yay. Good job, team. I'm proud of us. Good job. Now, listen, I know-ish what I'm supposed to do. Ish. But every single time I do this, I do it incorrectly. And I don't know why. So I'm gonna apologize in advance in hopes that because I'm apologizing in advance, I'm actually not gonna be doing it wrong. I just wanna... A good major domo attempts to nurture only the finest of flowers in the garden that is their master's life. Therefore, new seeds for the garden must be weeded out with the utmost care, so that the garden's trees may yield the sweetest fruit. The lessons below will help you separate the precious seeds from the vile thorns to cultivate the perfect garden for any lady navigator. Faithful servant always make sure their mistress's room and garments are clean. Faithful servant will never offer their mistress the same dress presented earlier in the cycle. A faithful servant offers their mistress a glass of fresh water upon waking. A faithful servant tastes each dish and every drink before serving it to their mistress. A faithful servant will have mastered the art of styling their mistress's hair. The total time that 5 servants can spend on arranging their mistress's hair should not exceed 3 revolutions. Faithful servant lives for their mistress. Gladly serve her. Faithful. Oh my God. That's quite the set of instructions. Another flesh sample. What am I gonna do with these flesh samples? Somebody please. What do you do?
Follow my lead.
What are we doing
What
with
the
these?
priest in red did. I felt the will of the Undying One. He doomed the machine spirit as I doom the souls of people.
I hope he shows more consideration for the machinery on board our ship than the spinners of the blood-spun web do our crew members.
I don't think I've heard the Ablar Capella dialogue before.
An expected result.
It's everything and more. I do like this dialogue. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Ooh, new sword. Yes. Let's see. You probably could do with a weapon upgrade. This sword. Plus 10. Yeah. Please take that. Thank you. Oh my God, that's so much better for you. Also, I never gave Tess her new gloves, did I? No. Wait, yes. No, it wasn't. Yeah, I did. Okay, this 5 bonus to persuasion. Who's got the highest persuasion? 25, 30, 35, 55. I mean, Tess is the persuasion master. I don't know who needs that though. Oh, here. I'm gonna give that to Argenta for now. Oh, that looks so cool though. Show helmet off. Go backpack. Okay. Wait. Question. Okay, so we can actually... Okay, so only Argenta has a... Oh, right, it's the cloak. That's what the backpack is. Okay. Right, I had forgotten that. Whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, does not... Okay. Whenever the wearer deals damage... I am going to do that to you. And what is this now? 15 armor against warp damage. You can have that. You know what? Here, Cabela, I don't have anything else for you, so... Let's actually get... Yeah, let's give that to Cabela, because I feel like that's not a bad thing also. You don't have... But... Her helmet is so good. Her helmet is so... terrifyingly beautiful. Also, I do really like it that this game lets you individually turn helmets on and off. Like, a lot of games don't, and I wish that was something that would make more of a thing, you know? Like, just be more normal. Because there's so many times with certain characters that I'm like, oh, I want your helmet on, but I don't want this other person's helmet on, you know? Like, Dragon Age Inquisition, I think, is a great example of that, where, like, Cole and Vivian, I prefer their hats on them. Because they just make sense, right? They fit their aesthetic. But like my character or Cassandra, I don't want a helmet on. And so I wish there was a way to like individually turn them off, you know? So many voices. Protect the child. Okay. Good. I like it how this is just normal. Like, nobody's even saying anything. Nobody's weirded out by this. Nothing. Data crypt carries a hat inscription. Oh. Okay. Are there more bodies than usual because we're so late? I don't think so. Research. Okay. Have I mentioned that chunks of meteorite found by Keeper Felek subjects is completely useless, although the shining granules could be used to make new paints for the child? I think I'll do exactly that. Wait. Keeper Theobald graciously agreed to provide samples of his skin growth so we could study the influence of the rebellious immaterium on the flesh of the Navis Nobilite. Just as we thought navigators are positively resistant to the restless currents of the warp, God Emperor truly does shield some people against the corruption and misery. Let us get back to the study of mortal flesh. Another servant will be carried in shortly. I must ready the organ extraction equipment. Adamantine dust and black water. This was the worst idea that could have entered my mind. God Emperor be praised. I am lucky I still have my head on my shoulders after this reckless experiment. Nevertheless, we did make an important discovery. Adamantine seems to protect the frail flesh of the lowborn to a degree. Having said that, not even the macerator can handle its temper. So we should probably introduce a more complex compound into the formula. All of the data related to the experiment were recorded in Datacrypt K-04-OH. I will get back to them later once I'm done with the experiment H-41-OK. Uh-huh. Good. Good. I'm so glad we're doing this as a family. This. A crumpled sheet of paper with a drawing of a tall woman in dark red and a dark-eyed monster painted with fresh blood. Uh-huh. I don't like it here.
The machine god grants me insight.
What kind of insight? Ooh. This?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, you say that, but I've seen you not able to pick locks, Pascal. No thank you. This? Look at all this loot. Look at it all. We gotta start giving stuff to factions. Okay, and then through here. I forget it.
None shall stand in my way.
Here we go. Awaken the Cogitator. The Cogitator's vid screen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches, and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony, still refusing to perish. The Tech Priest Vox system emits a Benhark trill, and his mechadendrites start furiously lashing at the air. I'm recording blasphemy. The person found guilty of such cruelty to a noble mechanism must be sentenced to immediate destruction. And you turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. The cracked vid screen of the sacred engine flickers. The Cogitator inside emits creaks and groans. and the lumens oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the Cogitator system. After a brief pause, it shows Felek, location main hall, alive. Theobald, alive. We have a deceased, and another deceased. The child location, upper chamber, biometric parameter, rapid heartbeat, elevated body temperature, stress level exceeds the permissible limit, status unknown, error. Attention, calming procedure advised. Attention, upper chambers inaccessible, error, control rod is not present. If the rod has been misplaced, immediately contact the station keeper. The archive data stored in the Cogitator's local data crypt is partially corrupted. You still manage to access the residual logs for examination. View encrypted data? Something buzzes in the Cogitator's metallic gut. Several red lumen light up above the vid screen. Required access level, security captain or above. Current access, senior security officer. Yes. You easily bypass the restrictions imposed on the sacred machine. The Cogitator overloaded processor were unhappily. Most of the encrypted data has been wiped. You find traces of the purge protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of the most recent commands having been embedded in the machine spirit's consciousness now flits across the screen in a single creeping line. Child, delete, picked, flow, disable, access code, annul, station controls, delete, activate, shuttle, self-destruct, purge command log. Exploring the archives for a while longer yields a surviving excerpt from the guard captain's report mentioning the security system had recently been reconfigured without his knowledge. His comment reads, only the keepers of the station have access to the life support system, but Keeper Theobald has not left the child's side, and neither have I. Could it be that? The Vox recording hisses for some time before you hear a voice. This is Officer A-282. Do you copy? Several generators overheated on the lower level. Chambers A to D are unpowered. The tech priest crew sent to investigate the problem is not responding, requesting back. The officer's speech is interrupted by shouting, and the recording abruptly ends. Officer H-123 speaking. 200 servants have perished due to the explosive decompression of the living quarters. We've located traces of mechanical interference. Preliminary cause is officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartments. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Senior Station Officer, this is Captain speaking. We attempted to contact Winterscale Scion for help, but something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure it was even sent in the first place. A rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. The following Vox recordings are too badly distorted. Incident log. Report X-880 originator. Classified date classified. The servants close to the child have started butchering one another again. An order came from above to have the remains reprocessed. Negotiation with the Winterscales were successful. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative that we increase the new retainer's resistance to the child's powers. Data expunged. Identity confirm. Region Aeronto or Celio. Date. Alright, so that was all classified. Yellow light above the control panel flicker to life, and a singular repeating message streams down the vid screen. Warning, damage in technical compartment A-12, B-3, D-8, H-24 detected. Unable to access station's docking system, energy. Okay, so this is basically all of this kind of coming to an end. Pascal casts a brief glance at the vid screen and speaks dryly. The imminent demise of this void station is affirmed. The damage to its core infrastructure has reached critical mass, at which point further degradation has commenced in a cascading I love having Pascal here for this. Oh my goodness. And the vid screen blinks and the mechanism of the machine core emits a quiet hum. Oh, no. Switch to main chamber control. Open all doors on the level. Cogitator vid screen goes dark, has fled their mechanism casket, but your assumption is incorrect. As it fills with static just a few moments later, you can barely make an inscription amidst the flow of rapidly changing symbols. Warning, okay. Pascal's Vox emits a Binhark trill. The spirits of this sacred machine require special purification ritual in order to restore utilization of the lingua more familiar to the citizens of the Imperium. Requesting access to the advice. Go ahead. Pascal's fingers drum out a resonant crescendo on the control panel as his mechadendrites remove the metal cover and the data cord slides into the machine's innards. The Cogitator's body starts crackling with electrical impulses, and the tech priest nodded with satisfaction. A few moments later, Pascal raises his hand above the machine. chants a brief litany only he can understand, and pushes the surviving stump of one of the levers. My humble prayers have satisfied this machine's requirements. Main hall? The Cogitator takes a few minutes to gather data, activate according to the report. The door's already been opened. Library? Already been opened. Adjacent compartments. Are trying to open is... Okay. Laboratory? Oh, so much easier with Pascal, by the way. Yeah, this is the door that we need. And then we need to turn on the power to the elevator. Are we gonna get this all in the first try? I love having Pascal. No. Seriously? 10 out of 10 having Pascal here for this. Oh, actually. Yeah. I just want to see... Passage has been opened. Technical areas. Have we ever had that? Guard room. Okay. So that's good. I don't know if we've ever done that. Main elevator control. The chamber is blocked. Activate the elevator. Confirmed. And then what happens if we do this? The system cannot carry out your command despite the eager compliance of the machine spirit. One thing is certain, the problem does not lie in the Cogitator's mechanism. You thank the machine spirit and reset the operating protocol. Interesting.
Done.
This deep cut extends across the mutant's throat, and the holy has been carved, and its traitors often executed this way. So, I think we're all getting a good idea of what's going on. Heresy. Heresy is going on here, okay? I need you all to buckle in. It's a whole lot of heresy. Not the fun, sexy kind of heresy.
A new challenge for me.
What? Found its way into the walls of the esteemed house. How much warp has visited, Tessera? Oh, right. This is what I need. Time to rob this place blind. Abelard, I need all of this stuff. All of it. Am I going to try to make another concoction? Maybe. Oh. Yeah. Crystal that I'm never going to use. Is that? Flesh sample. I need to not come home with so many flesh samples. That's like the last thing anybody thought they'd ever... Oh. There's the data crypt. Well, we have these. What am I going to do with them? I don't know, but I'm keeping them. They're mine now. This place is going to blow. So, we might as well... do this. Okay. More and more servants are being influenced by the Immaterium. It has nothing to do with the child's more frequent tantrums. We've discovered that the corrupted flesh of the mutated reacts most unusually to crystals we purchased from Winterscale Dynasty. I strongly recommend finally grinding the reagent to catalyze the reaction. Do not use acid under any circumstances. You won't... No, okay. This calls for some more basic... Oh, one more thing. The tech priest blessed the data crypt H-41-OK for the calculated number of chronoturns, which means it's no longer necessary to remain near the device while waiting for the reaction to start. Malfunctioned over the course of our research. I should remind the technomats to deliver the sacred mechanism to Magos Dioctus' capable hands. So... journals. Right, that's all the test subjects. So, what is this? Right, adamantine. So if we do this, I'm kind of curious. Do that. Then this. Let's do this. Wait. Yeah. This is okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, this. Let's do no acid. Black water. No, let's do this. And this. We don't have that. No, that's the one thing we never found, huh? That's okay. Oh. What is this? Adamantine.
What is that?
What did I do? Did I make something? I don't think I made anything, did I? No. Oh, or did I? Yeah, it says goods. Oh, I made adamantine dust. So, is that... this? Yeah. Try it. I don't think we've ever made it this far. Ha! Oh. I done blew it up. Okay. Well, that was fun. I don't know what the right combo is, but that sure as heck was not at all what I thought was going to happen. And I'm so happy we
It's
finally,
about time.
like, we finally got it to a point where I saw something. It's only taken like 4 or 5 tries. Should I have looked up a walkthrough? Maybe, but that was way more fun. Just to have it do that. Well, I'm really glad we were able to.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
All right, I'm here. Felek Orselio looks a little better. His tangled hair is now neatly braided, his wounds are tightly bandaged, and there's some healthy color under the scales on his cheek. You dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod as well. Remember, every second of hesitation may cost her life. I have questions. You think they are worthy of the life of my mistress? Who's the The servants alone cannot be blamed for what happened. Most corpses I discovered were either unarmed or feeble. The warp corrupts not only the soul, but as much of the body and the mind. Mad and furious, a single servant wielded more strength than the entire squad. Bodyguards had their minds fogged as well, but their honed will let them hold out just long enough to destroy those who rushed the assault. The madmen I fought were convinced we were the traitors. That's why they're insane. Will you really heed the ramblings of retainers who dared to raise their hand against the scions of a noble bloodline? Destroying the shuttle, shutting off power, disabling the security system, too many things required special access. Access available only to keepers of the station. I'm sure you're aware there were 2 keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct. Theobald Arcelio, demented old man obsessed with Cassia and her power, and also one to blame for the woes that have befallen Urak 5, our noble line. I saw security captain report. Only the keepers have access to the station, but Theobald stayed at his side the entire time. Which means he did it before the report was filed. Or maybe after, or... His face twists in disgust. You dare suspect me of what happened? The one who's going out of his way to preserve what little there is still left? By the God, Emperor, you will keep these slanderous accusations to yourself. I listened to the recording of a private conversation between the station's officers. You're very lenient towards them, purposely neglecting the security protocol. I was lenient, this is true, and in the end, I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the destruction around us. The insurgents have left almost nothing of my home. Who is this child? You meddle with something that should have been left alone. The child is what the station's servants called Lady Cassia, for the commoners' dirty mouths must not sully her name by uttering it. You see, it is not beneficial for servants to have their vocal organs altered. Some prove to be more useful when they're still able to speak. Enough. I would not trust you as far as I could throw you, Felek Orselio. It really is time to end this. He squares his shoulders and gestures to the guards. I was hoping to find an ally in you, but now you are merely delaying the sorrowful end of your story. Prepare to die. But now you're merely, like, he was always going to kill you.
And you'll die quickly.
All right. Somebody put Tess here. And then we're going to put Cabela here. Okay. And then I'm going to put Abelard here. I'm going to put Argenta here. I'm going to put Heinrich here. And then Pascal. Let's get you there. Is that everybody? Yeah, let's move, boys.